myself, and I have been very, very busy. So I am here today. Been busy with graduate prom, preparing for prom for my daughter, uh, prom graduation, um, still going to sports events. She has a game today, and just been really busy with that. So, but still have to eat, right? And these are the grain roots that I saved. I had them in a bowl in the refrigerator and I had not cooked them. So I'm going to make some soup out of them today. Thank you all for watching in advance. Uh, I'm going to, know what else too? This will be baked in the oven. It's very hard to peel, but what I'm going to do is bake it a little bit for a few minutes. Then I'm going to slice it up and de-hull it. I mean, seed it. It has the seeds in there, so I'm gonna pop that over there. And got my trusty pots here. I gotta really clean this. Pull that out. Have my bowl over here for trash, food trash. Sounds funny, right? So, but anyway, I am going to make soup out of the green leaves and potatoes. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. I'm going to make soup. You see that? It's filling up there. Let it fill up. And I do have my knife here. We're gonna start chopping in a few minutes. And it's not gonna take long. Put some potatoes in there. Just wanna make a nice quick soup. Here's the pot. It's gonna go in. So I don't want it to be too far away. And I've been meaning to cook for some days. I just been running around. I don't want no hot water now. Uh, And then I always want to wash my food until it's clean, no residue of uh, dirt, for lack of better words. Okay, so I'll make a nice soup out of these. Hi, thank you for joining me. And so I'm gonna get over here. I'm gonna move over here so I can get the chopping. Again, I'm not gonna chop this yet. It's gonna use pardon the shaky camera. It's going to go in the oven a few moments. It's gonna go in the oven a few minutes so I can actually cut it. Pardon the shaky camera. Well, this is the okay. These are looking pretty plain over here, and that's what I want. I don't want any residue of any. Let's get the chocolate, move that out the way. That acorn squash, and take the lid off of here. And I'm gonna get the chocolate. Because you know you have to put these back over here. You have to eat. And I have not been doing a good job. I've been eating, but just doing some I actually have a plant-based Polish. I may cook those because the food is all about texture. I may cook those today for myself and have them. I'll cook them today or tomorrow. I'm a very funny eater. It depends on what my taste buds are looking, feeling like. And that's how I do my food. But I think I'm more I do more meal planning in the autumn season. I do it a meal plan, but I think I'm more focused on meal planning when it's during autumn season. And I'm just as active as far as being out of the house, even then. But back to my daughter, I've been very busy with her. She's a senior in high school, getting ready to go away to college. So we're running around for prom and graduation. So we're packing for her going away to college. So all those things. And let's see. doing all those things. Let me see how my potatoes look here. Because I think I want, no, I don't know if I want no skin on here. Let's see. You know, I just may. Yeah. Do I want the skin? Nah, I don't want the skin this time. So, but anyway, all those things with her, getting the right size shoe, um, getting her fitted for her dress, you know, it's going to practice still. She has a game today. So it's a lot. But she is she's the last adult that I have in my home that's gonna be going away to college. So I'm happy for her. It's bittersweet, you know, parents, especially like your last child, you don't be wanting to loosen the vice grips, but you gotta loosen them up. Let them go and fly. She'll be fine. Yes, I am. Make me some soup here. Thank you all for being on here with me. Hi. Let me peep. Remember, I won't be watching behind the camera. Hi, Hokara Kamal. I hope I didn't butcher your name. Hi there, Hokara Kamal. Kamal. Thank you for popping on here with me. So yes, that's what's been going on. So that's why I'm kind of here and there on my lives. But I'm not going anywhere. Just like I said, prepping for getting her ready for college, making sure her bags are packed, send off all of that, all those things, not at the same time, but just planning for them, making sure she is uh she's pretty good at economics. And she has a special Spanish program she's going to because she's uh really soared in that area. I'm happy for her for that. I'm excited. She is going to HBCU college. So I wanted her to go where she wanted to go and not where me and her dad wanted her to go. So I think that's important because because it affords young adults that's just been introduced to adulthood, that's, you know, still a teenager, but an adult introduced to adulthood. You're an adult, full adult to me when you're 21. But I know people say, oh, they grown. Yeah, but they still need a little tutelage. Some. Oh, thank you all for hanging out here with me. I don't want to see any residue on my food. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the potatoes in there. I am making soup. Guys, I'm making soup. Have a couple more potatoes to put in there. I like to mix blend the. Oh, I do have a green pepper. I do want the green pepper. They all these peppers do something different, and I definitely want some onion. Oh, I'm so glad I almost forgot the green pepper. Oh, and I want some onion, garlic. And you know what I forget? I'm gonna share it with you. I also have as the white onion. And then I have a gold, let's see. I just need a little piece of this. I have a gold beet. I told you guys I'm not so it's not my favorite veggie, but I'm incorporating beets in my food. So I have a red beet and a gold beet. I'm gonna put in this soup. I think I do well with putting them in soup or a smoothie. Other than that, I can't eat them. I just I just don't have the intestinal fortitude to eat beets as I should. Thank you guys for being here. Let me show you the gold. Let me show you the gold beet. I had never seen a gold beet before in my life. So, but I bought a red and a gold beet, and they are going in this soup. So let me do a quick. Let me show you. Now, I can definitely eat the beet inside of a that's the red beet. Here's the gold beet. I'm gonna chop them up as well. I just need a small piece of onion. Okay. And I need it. I forgot my garlic. I'm gonna run and get my garlic right quick. So, um, right. Oh, and remember, remember, I am making soup. So Another thing I want to grab here is piece of celery and carrots. At least 2 carrots in the soup. Put at least 2 of those in there. Nobody's probably gonna eat the soup except for me. Here's my garlic. So yeah, I'm like, I have some reading to do, and so quite a bit of reading to do. So I'm like, I better get in here, have my soup on. My daughter's game at 5. Thank you for hanging out with me here. She has a game at no 5:30. So I have time to have, she's not gonna eat any. She might eat some soup. I hope so. Trying to get her to eat healthier, my whole household. And eventually, if you live with someone that's plant-based or eats pretty well, eventually they'll start incorporating some of your food with theirs. I know she will eat my breakfast. Um, she will eat my plant-based breakfast sausage when I have those. No problem. Because they have a good flavor to them. Okay. So now like this all the onion that I need. And I don't think my celery's doing that great over here. I'm gonna get a couple pieces off of here though. Couple pieces of celery. I'm gonna just toss those over there. All of them are not great. That's fine. I'm just gonna toss them. The ones that are not so great, I'm gonna toss them. So I found a couple pieces of celery. Yeah, I love celery, especially in soup. Do like celery in soup. So put this over here for trashing. Let's see. All right. One moment. Cleanliness is next to God. I like to have a plain base area around me at all times when I'm cooking. I think that's just a good thing to do for me. Not OCD. I just like for it to be clean. Nothing wrong with that, right? Okay, so now back to the chopping. So these can actually go in there, right? I need to chop up the red beet and the gold beet. Get this garlic chopped up because you want your soup to have a nice flavor. If you put all these things in there, put that pot on, let it just, cook low, you will have some good soup to eat. Some very tasty soup to eat, right? We're going to go in with the celery next. Those things in there. Remember, we are making soup, fresh veggie soup. And we're going to do the carrots next. Y'all know I'm a visual person when I'm cooking and cleaning here. Okay. So far, so good. Oh, thank you all for hanging out on here with me. Oh, no, you guys disappeared. There's one person on here. Okay, so here's that gold beet, right? It's a gold beet. I hope it has the same, I don't know if it has the same texture. Yeah, it kind of sort of looks like it has the same texture as the red beet. But I'm gonna take the skin off since this is my first time trying it. I'm gonna go ahead and take the skin off of it. Maybe I'll leave a little bit of the skin off because sometimes that's the most nutritious part. I'll leave very little skin there. A little bit. A dab or two, right? This is that red. This is the gold beet. Okay, that's that gold beet. A gold beet. It's kind of pretty. Down. Right. Now this is gonna change the game with the color. It gets everything red. See that? You know you have a red beet. And with the red beet, see something. Oh, this thing bleeds. You hear me? but it is going in, it is going to change the whole, every color that's in that pot is going to change it. And so it's going to go in, it's going to go in last. It just bleeds everywhere. And it's okay. All right. Okay, let's see. All right, here we go. Let's get, you know what I don't have? I have to get me a, I need to get me a grater, and I don't have one because I don't really grate my carrots like this all the time. But I'm grating this a little bit. Lord, don't let me get cut on camera or off camera. Oh, I hope you can see me. I'm over here just grating this, getting some of this residue off of my carrots. And it's not gonna hurt anything, but I like to clean it up just a little bit. All right. We are making soup here. And this carrot is about as coarse as the um, gold and red beet. This pot on, I'm gonna throw some seasoning in here, some Himalayan pink salt or the regular coarse kosher salt in this pot, some cayenne pepper, and I'm gonna let it ride. But I know I will have something hearty to eat. Um, I used to like eat a whole bunch of not bunch, but I would really eat I would eat always eat crackers with my soup, but not so much. It's cool to eat it with, but not so much anymore because I gotta watch it. I'm not diabetic or anything. I was pre-diabetic before, and I'm not going in that direction again. So, oh, thank you. There are times when I will. I like crackers by itself. There are times when I'll have some crackers, with my. There's a there is a plant-based sour cream, so I may have some crackers, or I may have crackers, or what is that other thing I may have? I either have crackers or pretzels. I'll do pretzels or crackers with sometimes, every now and again, right? So making soup here. I know some of you are probably at work. I get it. I'm working every single day because I do different things as an entrepreneur, but I do. Yes, every single day. I carve out my time and days which I'm going to work for the day, and that works for me. Okay, I have a couple more potatoes, or one more I'm gonna put in there. Nope, two more I'm gonna use. And a carrot, and then I'm gonna get to the greens. The green stamps. Get to the green stamps. I'm gonna get to the green stems. These are just extras here that I'm not gonna use. Some of them I could just like put in there. Thank you all for watching again. That's still on here with me, or that popped on. I am making a vegetable soup. So let me get this a quick peel. Hope you can see me. I have to remember you guys are watching and you want to see how I'm paring this potato, right? Yeah, we are making soup here. I'm gonna put those beets in a minute and the green stems, and voila, the pot's going on the stove. And while I'm in there doing my reading and uh doing my budget, boom, my food will be cooking. And also, have my things ready for my daughter's game. Take us ice water, and you know what? I just may take her a bowl of soup and see if she eats that. I just may do it and see if she will at least try it. Try it. She's not a soup person. On occasion, like if she go to a restaurant, she might sit there and eat the soup like that's what she normally does. It's so hilarious. Maybe she has to have the right kind of soup, but I'm gonna see. Yeah, if she'll give it a try. If not, then hey, we checked it out, right? Okay. Okay, I'm good to go on the chopping here. Chopping it is. I hope you guys can see me. I'm making vegetables soup, fresh vegetable soup. And I also, you know what? I think I'm gonna put some green lentils in here because I bought a bag. I think I'm gonna put those in here as well because I love like beans, and this is soup. I think I'm gonna go in with that already. Those green lentils. I'm gonna show them to you before I get off of here. Okay, making sure that wasn't no bad spot with my potatoes. The beets are next, guys. The beets are next. Yeah, it's just been me and the Lord up in here today, just chatting up a storm. Okay, here's the golden beet, guys. So it has that coarseness to it as well. This is a golden beet, and I'm hopeful that it's gonna be nice in the soup because I need to get some beets in my life. I'm gonna try another one in smoothie. Next thing you probably see me make, not today, but the next time I go live is probably gonna be, or do a short. It's probably gonna be with beet. I mean, with a smoothie because I think smoothies are great. That's the big one. Here we go. I'm old school. I believe in having a clean water, of a sink full of clean water, and your sink when you sink full of clean water when you are cooking. That's old fashioned. That's country. That's so to speak. I got that from my grandmother. I don't know if it's like a thing in a real kitchen. You know, it's a culinary arts person, but probably not a horrible idea either. That is a tradition of mine. Like to keep things clean as you go. Because if you get a spill, boom, you're at the ready. You don't have to get ready, but you're at the ready. Right? And spills happen in kitchens. Actually, that's one of the things my daughter is She is going to HBCU, but she also says she's interested in culinary art. So I'm like, listen, if that's what you're gonna do, go for it. You can have the best kitchen in America. If that's what you so that desire, you can have the best kitchen in America. People will be lined up. And so I'm just you all know this is my food jam therapy here. I'm just doing this because I desire to it's enjoyable to me. And I would say I'm a cook as opposed to a chef. Because I don't like give you guys um I don't give you all like measurements, things like that. That's because I'm not like I'm enjoying it, but I'm not into it like that. That's sort of yeah, it's the difference between a cook and a chef. Two different things. Now, I would say my food tastes very well. But to be plant-based, I can pretty much cook any kind of food and look at a recipe, but I'm not like doing the recipes now. Maybe eventually I will. Who knows? Who knows? And that's why I've been asking you all what you like for me to be continue to be a face of this channel or to come on full screen. That way you'll always see me and what I'm cooking. We can chat. I'll be probably eating the food at the end, giving you all a virtual, uh, giving you all a virtual uh sample of the food. That is so funny. So you can't do it. I'm telling you, when the day comes where you can actually try the food for real, like like on one of the cartoons I watched as a child. I think it was I don't know if I can say the name, but there was a cartoon I watched and long time ago, and you could actually see them. So these are the green stems. I'm gonna chop these up, and then this pot of soup is gonna be good to go. Oh, let me put some Himalayan salt in there, a few seasonings I'm gonna need to put in here. Okay. Uh, to make this right. Hope you can see these. And I'm gonna have to put some seasonings in here before I put the water. So let me grab some seasoning. For I'm gonna go with the Himalayan salt, pink Himalayan salt. Hmm, for now, no, that's quite that's a good amount of salt. I need the pink Himalayan salt. I want some paprika. Yeah, I want a little bit of paprika. And let's see what I want. We're gonna need some black pepper. It look like pepper and nope, I'm gonna go with cayenne pepper for a long ways. So I'm gonna go with cayenne pepper. And let's see, maybe a little bit of black pepper. Yeah, I think I'll go with a little bit of black pepper. Right. Let's see a little bit of garlic powder. Cajun seasoning, a little bit. Let's go with a little bit of that. And I think we could go on these seasonings over here. Okay, we go. We're about to do this. Okay. Now, that is, you know, I like this. Putting these in here. These are the pieces from my collard greens. And I just refuse to throw them out because you can make a good soup out of them, which is what I'm doing now. Yes, I refuse to throw them out. You can also make You can also make a smoothie with them. I don't like to I like to be frugal when it comes to food. Very, very frugal and not be wasteful. I've never in my life been hungry. I don't know what that is. And I've never desired food, but no one should be hungry like ever. And that is a part of my mission to be a part of assisting with that. That is a part of my mission. Not in America. No one should be hungry anywhere, but definitely not in America. Absolutely not. Thank you for watching me. I am making soup, vegetable soup, and these are some collard green leaves I have some golden. I have a golden, this little thing you see here, piece. That is a golden beet. Here's my red beet. It's gonna go in there last because it bleeds really bad. It's still gonna bleed all over the pot, but it really bleeds. So I want to put it in last. But I am making a nice pot of soup. Party soup. It's a beautiful day in the Windy City here in Chi-Town. So, but I want some healthy to eat when I come back to my daughter's game. She played rugby for 4 years, and now she's playing softball on her way out to college, HBCU of her choice. I'm so happy for her. I'm gonna miss her, but she'll be back and forth home. So, time to let the last one fly, spread her wings and fly. So I'm ecstatic about that. I'm sure we am. And my new life begins as well. I'm gonna put some continents. I shared with you guys. I'm gonna put some continents on my passport, left and right. You know, and it's no telling where you'll see me cooking. You'll still see me cooking, but it's no telling where you'll see me cooking. Definitely in another country, so stay tuned. In other countries, you will still see me going live cooking with who knows a tribe, of folk, uh, in Paris somewhere cooking with the chef. Who knows? But I am gonna put some continents on my passport. I like to travel uh, when time permits. But I will share this with you. Ministry is my number one heartbeat. Only what I do for Christ is gonna last. I know everybody on this channel is not faith-based people, but I'm just sharing my faith. Uh, and that is my heart. That is the heartbeat of anything that I do. Showing up as a believer, showing up as a mother, as a woman of faith, as a sister, auntie, how I'm showing up for myself, how I'm showing up as a wife, uh, let's see, how I'm showing up as a grandmother, how I'm showing up as a sister, how I am showing up in the world as an ambassador, right? An ambassador of Christ. In this every day. It's not some days, it's every day. All right, this is just about concludes the soup making I'm doing here. This is fresh soup from Flamella's Kitchen. Again, stay tuned because there's no telling where I'm gonna be cooking. Again, I'm not a chef, but I am a cook. There's no telling where I'm gonna be cooking and whose kitchen I'm gonna be cooking in. Remember, I've already showed up at my son's house, new house, him and his wife. Oh, let's fill the pot. Let me fill this pot. I do want to fill the pot. Let's fill the pot. Let's do that. It's a decent looking piece of food there. And last but not least, I'm going to cut up this beet. Okay. Cut that beet up. It is. I almost want to do something different with my beat. The other beat is, I notice it's not running. The other beat is not bleeding, so I don't know. I'm gonna put my beat over here on the side for a second. If I'm gonna add my seasonings. Okay, I'm all done chopping. So I'm now gonna add my seasonings that are over here to my pot, right? I add these in. Look at that. That's gonna be a good looking, that's gonna be a tasty pot of soup, right? I have all the seasonings in there. I don't have red onion today, but that's okay. This is gonna be a very good pot of soup. Oh, do I have the, yes, I have garlic in there, everything. Gotta get this going. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go in with my Himalayan salt. Probably say, oh, that's a good amount of salt. That's okay. It's not that much. This is cayenne pepper and Cajun seasoning. Going in with that. I don't need to get all of this out of here. Cayenne pepper goes a long way, so that's gonna be a little spicy. I want a little kick to it. This is black pepper. No, this is black pepper, cayenne pepper, and I think this is one more seasoning that I got there. And so now I'm gonna put this pot on and let it start to cook down. And I'm gonna have some great to eat in about 30 minutes. You know, veggies don't take that long to cook. So we'll have something great to eat in a matter of moments. Thank you for watching. That's all ready to put on the stove now. Thank you for staying on here with me, whole car. Come on. If that's you, thank you all for watching. Be well. Pardon the shaky camera.